Now is a young actor, Pranitha Subhash. She is someone who has just tweeted, very much like Richa Chadha, she's tweeted, but this is in response to what Richa Chadha has said. Pranitha, welcome. I just want to read out what you said on Twitter. Pranitha says, please don't demoralize the army for your own political vendetta. This Bharat Todo Yatra won't stop anytime soon unless there's a paradigm shift. And she's used the hashtag Galwan, so we know what she's talking about. Pranitha, you're angry about what Richa Chadha has said in that tweet. She's deleted it, she's apologized. What are your thoughts?
Absolutely angry. As a citizen of this country, I think it's highly condemnable for any citizen to demoralize the armed forces. And I think all the more when you are an influencer, when you're an actor and your Twitter platform is being used to spread hatred and disrespect for the army, I think it's highly condemnable. And whether you agree with the party that's in power or not, whether you agree with who's the Prime Minister or not, that is different. But disrespecting the army, demoralizing our armed forces is something that is highly condemnable, and that is why I had to tweet against it.
She says Galwan says hi. Why do you think that was disrespectful or demoralizing to the army? I just want to know how you interpreted that, Pranitha.
So I believe that, most people, of course, would give her the benefit of doubt that this was not political. But if you go and check her timeline, her Twitter timeline, I think it's very obvious that most retweets are inclined towards a certain political party. And that political party has always been hostile towards matters of national security, whether it was the Rafale deal or whether it's the Indian Army's actions at Galwan. So when she has tweeted something like this, obviously it is a disrespect towards the army. And I believe that all of us should be condemning it.
But she's entitled to her political views. You know, I'm playing devil's advocate. She's entitled to her political views. Are you saying that when it comes to the armed forces, she was trying to make a political point and that's why it has outraged and hurt you?
Yes, I think it has been used for her own political vendetta. That's what I see in this. And I don't think for any reason, whether it's political or not, I don't think that the army should be involved in any of this kind of matter.
Because you know, Pranitha, the interesting thing is on India today, it's not so much outrage. What we've been doing is actually putting out the facts about Galwan, because it occurs to us and it occurs to me that, part of why Richa may have said Galwan says hi is because there's a lot of ignorance and misinformation about what happened in Galwan. You know, when someone says Galwan says hi, to me, my interpretation is she is trying to project that as some kind of humiliation or an embarrassment for the Indian Army, when it's actually the opposite. The truth is actually the opposite.
But
It's an example of an amazing fight back.
But why would she apologize later?
Not only is it insensitive, it's also wrong.
Sorry?
Yeah, Pranitha.
No, why would she apologize later if she didn't believe that what she did was disrespectful?
Why do you think that is? Maybe she was advised to apologize professionally.
Sorry, I think I lost a little bit there.
No, I'm saying, why do you think she apologized? Is it because of the outrage?
Yes.
Maybe she was advised to apologize?
Yeah, the fact that she apologized clearly means that what she did earlier was something for which she had to apologize for. So it was a disrespectful tweet.
Do you think the armed forces, last couple of questions, Pranitha, do you think the armed forces are a bit of a soft target? Because, they can't reply to you. The armed forces are a disciplined force. They will not come out and tweet to Richa and say, you are wrong and we disagree with you. So the armed forces in some sense are a bit of a soft target when it comes to this. And let me clarify that I don't believe the armed forces are above criticism or questions. Everybody has a right to tweet to them and say what they want. Even Richa Chadha's tweet, it's freedom of speech. She has retracted it on her own, but she hasn't broken any laws by doing what she did. But I'm just saying, are the armed forces in your view a bit of a soft target when it comes to making political points?
I think the armed forces have put their lives forward for us, and I think whether it's political or personal, whatever the reason, I don't think it's right for any of us as citizens of this country to have the army involved in any of our tweets or any of our agendas. They are doing their job, and like I said earlier, it is immaterial whether you agree with the party in power, whether you agree with the laws that are there. In this country, or any country for that matter, I think you can never disrespect the army. So, as you said, it probably has become the soft target. And uh, like I said, this time we have to condemn it so that in future, I don't think any celebrity, not only celebrity, nobody should be doing this. No citizen of India should be disrespecting the army.